Here we on. Squatters, salute. Second half chop is going. Yes. Otherwise, I deliver more and more content. Now, I did my last episode saying there was a protest in Nkandla. There was a protest in Nkandla for 3 suspended senior members of the MKP. Politicians, they twist and turn things. So this morning I was actually reading an article, and they were actually disputing the fact that they were protesting, and you will laugh. They are saying they were there to seek wisdom from Bab'Msholozi. I mean, seeking wisdom. When they were there outside in a group, they grouped themselves, those people. What they were doing there was well planned. It was well planned. They actually planned it. And like I said to Uguti, I strongly believe Uguti, sisters Ukona, Duduzile is involved in it. Let me tell you something, by the way. If Floyd is appointed there to be the SG, he was not voted to be the SG there. He was appointed. Then Bab'Msholozi put him there. And then I had, initially I had doubts what Bab'Msholozi was actually intending to collapse the EFF. Okay, maybe he wanted to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Here's my analysis on this one. Uguti, number 1, Bab'Msholozi wanted to destroy EFF. Yes, it's confirmed that Uguti, by taking Floyd, he actually intended on destroying EFF. But number 2, he saw Uguti Floyd is smart and he can use him. He didn't want to, I think, I want to believe this, he didn't actually want to destroy his career. He wanted to take him away from the EFF, to weaken the EFF, which worked, by the way, because if you look at EFF now, there's very least activities which are happening. Maybe because the CIC was on holidays and all of that, maybe he will come back, they will regroup, but Thomas Pana, it's still early, by the way. But now it's not early for the MKP, because MKP, there's a whole lot that is happening on a daily basis. So there were people yesterday who went there to protest. It's confirmed they were protesting against those 3 suspended senior members for irregularities and all of that. And then I did an episode to say, yes, Floyd as an SG was correct by suspending them. That's the code of conduct. If you breach any code of conduct, you must just be disciplined. It's a fact. And now they're saying they were seeking wisdom from Uba. What kind of wisdom? They are disputing that and say, we were seeking wisdom. What kind of wisdom are you seeking? I mean, can't you seek wisdom when you are at the rallies? Why ungayifuni le wisdom? Uzoyifuna at your own convenience, at the wrong place. And then I don't understand why MKP doesn't have offices. So people are saying MKP is a family business. And now, if you look at this, as far as they don't have the headquarters, MK, because now the party now is growing and is starting to dominate the news and everything, I think they must quickly, as in yesterday, consider having some sort of headquarters. And they must rent or do something, because as it continues, it's going to look like, because those people where they were protesting, it's the offices of MKP, Nkandla, by the way. So if you're running a political party, you can't run it from your house. It doesn't make sense for you to say, I'm running a political party, but from my house. And when you have a problem, you must come to my house. I mean, that's where I start to have doubts about actually how are they running that political party in the first place. But anyway, we can give them a benefit of doubt to say, no, they are starting, no, but it's not like MKP doesn't have money. 60 million has just disappeared in a thin air corner. So they do have money and they do have enough funding. Someone is funding them, and then they are funded, like they are sorted. Many comrades there were in government during the Zuma era. They benefited there. They have money. They have a lot of money. But now the concern is that they should have offices, number one, so that it looks more legit. The party looks more legit, more appealing to the voters. And another thing, Floyd Ishem, despite his good leadership skills and everything, he's really in trouble, because if you can remember, also Judge Klopim, I don't understand maybe if he has got problems or like some issues with Floyd or what. I remember the other day when they were at the rally or something, and then Klopim just grabbed the mic somehow. I was like, hey, this old man, I mean, you behave like a child, Joe. Like, that was childish. And I was like, now what's going on here? So, despite having Duduzile as problematic and doing that and running around, there's also Klopim, man. Judge Klopim, the person who we just happen to skip our eyes on. Judge Klopim, I think he has got a problem with Floyd. And then, I don't know, maybe I might be wrong, but the video that I saw on that particular day, grabbing the mic like that, I think it raises more concerns. Here's my analysis. I think Floyd is a threat to Abu Judge Klopim, or people who are looking for position. And now the recent rumor actually has it that Jimmy Mani, Mzwanele Mani, is no longer Jimmy, I forgot. Mzwanele Mani disputed those allegations that no, Floyd is not going anywhere, because there is that tension that it's either, you remember on my other episode I said Bab'Msholozi can go the Duduzile way or the Floyd way. There's Team Floyd and there's Team Duduzile. There. That's the biggest problem. That's the elephant in the room that they must fix, they must address as soon as possible. And I remember one of the squatters commented saying, Duduzile ngeke bamxoshe ekhaya kubo. In a sense that she can't be fired from her father's party, political party. It makes sense. It makes sense fairly, because she is struggling from self-entitlement to party asekhaya. Then now, if they have to discipline her, you can imagine the bitterness and everything. Now someone from outside just comes and then tells you what to do, and you do exactly that. Because I believe some of the MKP members and followers, they are not happy about the sacking of the two Zumas and the other gentlemen. These three senior members, for them to be suspended, I think there are also party members who are not happy about it, but some of them, they are just too scared to express it, because remember, you don't want to look like someone who's causing division within the party to Bab'Msholozi. If that time when you are becoming that antagonist person, you're going to have some issues. So now they've twisted the story saying, I know they were seeking wisdom. That one. Even you can, in politics, but that one is not, it's not there. Doesn't make sense. They were there to protest. They are not happy about the recent developments. They are not happy. They want to challenge them. But now my question is that you want to tell the high command structure what to do. Because now they've just recently suspended these three senior members. Yes, we understand. Before these three senior members, they can present their case. This is actually what unfolded on all of that. Then they can, through the proper processes of hearing. When you are protesting now, what do you mean? You've already taken the side without even checking the facts. Did they really commit this, or it was just an error of some sort? Sorry. I tend to differ on that. The minute you protest, it means you are pushing for a certain agenda so that it can suit you, and then now it becomes Team Floyd and Team Duduzile kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I might be wrong. MKP, first thing, they must get some offices. Leave that in Nkandla. Or they must build offices next to I don't know what to say. But they must get offices, proper offices. That is a political party now. It's no longer a joke that they say, no, it doesn't have constituency. How can they go to the elections and win? They won't win. And they probably undermined MKP, by the way, until it went to the polls and showed them, hey, we are here as Figile team. Chance. That's when everybody, I'm referring to political parties, now started to pay attention. And the smartest move that Bab'Msholozi did was to pull Floyd from Julius. Julius is still really in pain until to this day. And now he actually, what he did after when Floyd left, he was frustrated and now started to take out his frustration on Ndlozi. Shem, poor Ndlozi, Shem. Because, you know, you knew Loena, so you became a victim. You knew what if Floyd were harmed, and then you had meetings back behind closed doors. You had some meetings with EFF. Pelamina nyapuma when you team. This one is too scared. Floyd was chup. Le is based with no in December. The reason why Ndlozi didn't skip the ship then last year, it was because he was hoping with it, because Floyd is leaving and I'm Julius Malema's loyalist, and then he will appoint me as the deputy. That's why Ndlozi didn't leave. And that's why Julius Malema, on his first announcement of Floyd leaving the EFF and all of that, he said, those who want to leave, waiting for December, leave now. He was referring to Ndlozi, that I'm waiting for December so I can see if you are going to appoint me for the deputy position or what. It didn't happen. It didn't happen, unfortunately. Also, if I was Julius Malema, I would have done the same, because if he appointed Ndlozi to become the deputy, you don't know whether he will infiltrate you and attack from within, help the MK to get inside info about the EFF so that they can be able to crash it. You don't know. That's why. So the trust was broken there. There's no other way to build it. So I was shocked to learn that no, those people there, they were not protesting. Sorry, man. They were just seeking wisdom from Uba. That's what they say. Doesn't make sense. Squatters, subscribe, hit the notification bell there. We'll produce some more content. We'll deliver. Thank you, Sebo. Sure.